Cold weather can impact your period, making it heavier and longer than normal. During the winter months, a woman's flow, period duration, and even pain level are longer than the summer. This pattern also extends to women who live in colder climates rather than warmer temperature. Many people assume that you cannot get pregnant if you have sex while on your period. However, this is not true. Although it's more unlikely that you will become pregnant while you are menstruating, it is not impossible at all. This is because sperm can survive in the body for up to 5 or 6 days, so if you have a relatively short cycle, have sex towards the end of your period, and ovulate just after your period finishes, you could potentially fall pregnant. From the time of her first cycle to menopause, the average American woman will have around 450 periods in her lifetime. That's a lot of periods. Added up, this equates to around 10 years, or about 3,500 days, of the average woman's life that will be spent menstruating. Translated into period products, this works out at around 11,000 tampons that the average woman uses in a lifetime. Did you know that over the last few centuries, the average age that a girl begins getting periods has changed? Back in the 1800s, girls wouldn't get their periods until they were well into their teens. The average age was around 17. Nowadays, the average age to start menstruating is 12, a whole 5 years younger. Most women have period stains in every pair of underwear. 54% of 36,000 women surveyed by Thinks said they ruined every pair of underwear they owned due to their period. Before her mission in 1983, NASA engineers asked Sally Ride if she would need 100 tampons for the week of her period in space. Her savage response, "Number, that would not be the right number," according to a 2002 interview published by NASA. There's a reason why tampons are often sold in boxes of 18. That's the average number of tampons used during each cycle, according to a study published in the journal Contraception, although the same study suggests that some women use up to 48 tampons each month. You could go through up to 15,000 period products in your lifetime. During those 450 periods, the average woman uses between 12,000 and 15,000 pads, tampons, and panty liners, as per a Rochester Institute of Technology report. Another misconception is that a missed period automatically means you are pregnant, as it can actually happen for a number of reasons. That being said, I would advise you take a pregnancy test first just to be sure. Hormone imbalances, stress, or even your body weight could be having a significant impact on your menstrual cycle, so often it's a case of considering your lifestyle and paying close attention to your symptoms in order to try and figure out what's really going on. Sometimes, when you're having a particularly heavy flow day, it can feel as if something is wrong. Surely it's not normal to produce this much blood? Although it may seem like a lot, your body only actually loses around 3 tablespoons of blood during your period. The average woman can lose anywhere from 1 tablespoon to a small cup of blood during a normal period. Menstrual cups can safely be worn for hours longer than tampons. Although most menstruating women find that their menstrual cups are less than halfway full after 12 hours, according to the menstrual cup manufacturer Devo Cup, the company recommends changing it at least twice a day to prevent infection and triggering toxic shock syndrome. Disney made a movie about periods in the 1940s. The magical Disney production you've never seen is called The Story of Menstruation and was funded by Kotex. Essentially, it's an explainer for tweens on what's about to hit their ovaries very soon. American women are less comfortable talking about their periods with guys than women abroad. Only 35% of US women reported no discomfort in discussing their periods with male co-workers and classmates, according to a survey by female health app Clue. The first part of the cycle can vary from 7 to 20 days, which can result in shorter or longer cycles, depending on when you ovulate. For example, if you ovulate on day 14, you might have your period on day 28. On the other hand, if you ovulate on day 10, your period should arrive on day 24. Since your body needs a certain amount of fat to store and release estrogen and other hormones, your period can become irregular if you lose or gain weight during your cycle. In many cases, women with a high percentage of body fat are more likely to experience irregular menstrual cycles due to excess estrogen production. Abnormal bleeding and spotting during your cycle can signal other underlying health issues, such as cancer, polyps, infection or menopause. Contact your gynecologist immediately if you've been experiencing abnormal bleeding so you can be screened for other health problems. Tracking your menstrual period and knowing how to identify certain symptoms can help you stay fertile, healthy, and happy for years to come. Having a better understanding of your body can also help you prevent and treat female health problems. Together, you and your gynecologist can work on addressing issues and period myths so you can benefit from a longer, fuller life. According to vocalization researchers, women's voices can change slightly during their menstrual cycle due to our reproductive hormones affecting the vocal cords. This means women can sound different while on their period, and even less attractive according to the participants in their testing. Ouch! Orgasms can make your cramps feel better. During your period, uterine contractions caused by an orgasm can release pain-fighting neurotransmitters, like endorphins and oxytocin. Birth control pills can often help regulate your menstrual cycle so you can experience lighter, more regular periods. Talk to your gynecologist about your options for birth control pills that will help you manage your monthly periods more efficiently based on your unique health situation.